Yes. So next we are going to discuss about beekeeping. Okay. So honey bee keeping, that one we are going to discuss. The scientific term what we use for beekeeping is apiculture. Okay. Maintenance of hives of honeybees for production of honey. Okay. Hives means the living part of them. Okay, the living place, apiary, the hives. Okay, we call, so maintaining the hives of honeybees for production of honey, we call it as what, beekeeping, or we give it as the term called as what, apiculture. Okay. Now when we are going for this honey bee cultivation or management, we have to keep in mind the very important thing is that while we are choosing the location. Okay, so the location what we are going for, we have to see to it that they are in the nearby area, there are lots and lots of flowers. Okay, if the flowers are less in count, so obviously your production will be less. Okay, so the important thing what we have to keep in mind is that the location, right, or the area, okay, where I am going to go for what, beekeeping, or where I am going to practice what, apiculture. Okay, so bee pastures means the fields. Okay, so the area where I am going to cultivate bee pastures should be like it should have nearby some forest, flower gardens, or orchards, or some cultivated crops. Many flowers are present. Okay, so in that case obviously the, you know, that honey where from we are getting from the nectars of the flowers. So if the flowers are numerous in number, so automatically what will be there, you can also find they will be collecting much amount of nectar and the production of honey will be more. Okay, so the most important thing what we have to keep in mind while we are going for beekeeping is selecting the location. Clear? Then the next is the most common breed what we go for this honey bee thing is that Apis indica. Okay, so this is a very important one mark question. The common breed of honey honeybees which we are using for production of honey is what? It is Apis indica. Okay, so I just cannot go like that for beekeeping. For beekeeping we should have some knowledge about the same. So what all knowledge we need to have about the honeybees? Okay, the first thing is that we should know the nature as well as the habitat of bees. Okay, habits of bees, that we have to have some knowledge about their nature. How is this bees, what are the different types of bees, then which is important, and how we are going to go for it, what is their habit. These common ideas we need to have. Then we should be very careful, as I have already said, selecting the location. Just like that you cannot have it. In case if I am having acres of land wherein I am having a flower garden, yes, that is a good choice. There you can go for what, honey beekeeping. Okay, so like as an extra income, it is a good management practice. Okay, so this we have to take care that the location is good. Then we should have common idea about catching as well as hiving of swarms, group of bees, how to catch them, how to keep them in one place, how should I go for that handling how to collect the honey. I should know all the techniques of the same. Okay, otherwise you will have a bee sting and it's, you know, it's very dangerous, isn't it? So we should know how to collect the honey, how to collect the bee wax, everything we should have a common knowledge. If you have common knowledge about the location of honeys, their habits, how to handle them, as well as how to take the honey out of these hives, then you can go for the same. Okay, so these are the things which we have to keep in mind while we are going for what, beekeeping. Next, this importance of bees can be put into two categories. One is economic, commercial importance, and the second one is ecological importance. Okay, how are these honeybees ecologically, how are these honeybees helpful in maintaining a proper ecosystem? Okay, so ecological importance of honeybees, when you are seeing, number one is it is acting as a good pollinators. You know what is a pollinator, isn't it? So this honeybees goes and sits on a flower. When they are sitting, the pollen grains will be dusted. When this honeybee is going and sitting on another flower, on the stigma these pollen grains will be going and they will be fusing, resulting in the formation of seeds. Obviously the yield of the crop will be more. Okay, so when the yield is more, when the flowers are more, everything is more, so crop yield will also be more. So the yield of the honey as well as the crop yield will increase. That is why it is acting as what? A good pollinators. Ecological importance, when you are saying they are acting as good pollinators. Okay, so they are helping in cross as well as self pollination, thereby helping in the increase of yield of both what and all, increase in the yield of crop as well as increase in the yield of honey. Okay, now moving on to the commercial importance. Commercially, when you are seeing what is the importance of this honeybee, number one is that it is used as food. Okay, so honeybees, honey, when you are saying it is used as food in many for bakers and all, when you are saying they are using it as an ingredient. And what is the advantage of the same is that this is natural sugar and they are having very high what nutrition value. Okay, so for that we can use it as a food. Okay, food supplement, it's a very good thing. Next is in Ayurvedic medicines and all, when you when for making Ayurvedic medicines, they are using honey as a component, as an ingredient. Okay, sweetening ingredient, this honey is being used. So as a medicine they are using. Then from this beekeeping we are also getting what? Bee wax. Okay, so this bee wax is a natural thing. Okay, so like petroleum product, this bee wax is a natural thing. So making herbal things, especially cosmetics which are dealing with herbal cosmetics, there you can find this bee wax is used as a substitute for petroleum products. Okay, so this is one importance. And for making polishes also these bee wax is used. So what is the advantage? It is eco-friendly in nature. It is not causing any harm. It is not a chemical substances like the petroleum. Rather, it's a herbal thing. Okay. Yes. The next topic what we are going to discuss is fisheries. Okay. So fisheries, you know, here we are going to deal with fish. Okay. Processing, catching or rearing. Okay. Processing and selling of fish, shellfish or any other aquatic animals like molluscs, crustaceans. I am catching or I am rearing, then I am taking care of the same, processing the fishes in proper way, hygienic way. Thereafter I am selling the fishes. So this is coming under what? This is coming under the topic called as fisheries. Okay. So there are two types of fishes, you know. One is the estuarinous is also there, but basically we are going to speak about two. One is the freshwater fish and another one is the marine water. You should know which one is freshwater and which one is marine water, because odd one out can come. Okay. So freshwater fishes are edible fishes are katla, rohu, common carp are all example of what? Freshwater fishes which grows in fresh water. Okay. The other one is marine fishes which are edible in nature, like hilsa, sardines, mackerel and pomfrets are example for what? Marine fishes. Okay. So what is the advantage? Yes, the fishes are taken by what? Humans. So they are consuming it, and you know fishes are having very good protein content, very nutritious in nature. Okay. So as an animal protein, this is a very good source. Okay. Yes. Now what are the economic importance of this fishes? The next is what is economic importance of this fishes. Okay. Number one is large part of human population is depending on fish as well as fish products. You know, most of the people are depending as animal food. They usually take what? Fish as every day. In day basis also you can find people are going for having what? Fishes. Okay. So large part of the human population, the non-vegetarians, their favorite food is fish. Okay. And the second is that income and employment of to large number of fishermen. So there are many fishermen who are going to catch fish. So for them it is acting as a source of income. While selling them, they are getting money and their livelihood is possible. Okay. So it is acting as an income for them. This fisheries industries is acting as what? Income for them. As well as in this fishery farms, when you are seeing, there are many people who are involved in breeding, processing, all those processes, so that it is providing employment to many people. Okay. So it is giving an employment opportunity also for living. Okay. So that is the next point. The third point is that fish liver oil is used as what? It is used as a medicine. So if you are having some people are vegetarians and they do not like fishes, but in case if their body is having some deficiency in protein, especially animal protein, then the doctors used to prescribe them what? This fish liver oil. Okay. So that is available in the form of capsules. You have it again. Your means it is good in nutrition. Okay. So like that, fish liver oil or cod liver oil we call it is used as what? It is used as a medicine. So fisheries Catching or rearing or processing and selling of fishes, we call it as what? Fisheries. The two types of fishes we have seen, and the next is what? Economic importance of this fisheries. Okay, so there I have listed down 3 points. Hope everyone is clear with dairy farm management, poultry farm management, beekeeping and fisheries. Next topic what we will discuss is animal breeding. Thank you.